Okay, so this is the beginning of my first video on radio frequency and EMF awareness. It may be interesting to note that mobile phones don't really emit EMFs in the same way they emit radio frequency or microwave radiation. So it's really important to be aware of that. There's a bit of misunderstanding about what EMFs actually are and what radio frequencies are and electric frequencies. So this device, the GQ EMF 390, tests for electric frequencies, EMFs, and for radio frequencies. So I've got it set to radio frequencies for the mobile phone, and I've got it at the bottom of it so that this is the main part that we're testing. Okay, as you can see, the mobile phone is on airplane mode, so at the moment it's normal. It's not reading anything. This proves that airplane mode actually works on the phones, because some people are actually suspicious about that. It actually does work. And here is the little chart that shows the safe levels. Okay, so I'm going to go and switch off airplane mode. It's really hard to do it while... okay, as you can see, as soon as I switch airplane mode off, we're into the thousands straight away, high levels of radio frequency, which is kind of like, you can see all my notifications are starting to come into my phone now because I've literally just activated the phone. So if you look on here on the chart, 1000 VM for radio frequencies, avoid staying in that area. So the lower band is 100, and that's not recommended for long-term stay. But while the phone is being activated, and actually when you first switch it on is the worst, because it's going to be getting everything in. So you can see now it's going down a bit because it's received everything. So it's stopped now, if that makes sense. But then as soon as the phone receives something again, it will go up again. And then if I show, like for example now, if I play a YouTube video, let's play that, and then it's going up to 1000 straight away. And then if I go onto Facebook, it's going over 1000 actually, isn't it? The same. So while you're scrolling through Facebook and doing that, while you're holding the phone, is putting out dangerous levels of radiation, and yeah, actually to the point of avoiding staying in that area. Obviously I'll put it back into airplane mode now so that you can see the difference. Takes a few moments and then it drops right off again. So anyway, this is just to show, you know, how it, you know, it's not healthy to actually hold the phone in your hand really and close to your body. Okay, so let's move it away, but I'm not going to hold it, because the trouble is when I hold it with my hand, it actually affects the reading. So I'm really sorry about my... Right, so now you can see now, whoops, if I can get the oh my god, it's spinning round. So it's on normal now, you can see that. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Well, it's a little bit there. There, about there. So that's the distance it is from the phone all the way down there. And my reader's up here, which I would say is about 2 foot away. I'd say it's about 2 foot away to be having a normal reading. Okay, so yeah, let's go back down and look at YouTube again and see. Let's see when it starts to get much closer. See, we're starting to get beeps now. Starting to get beeps as we get closer to the phone. And I'm trying to do it so I'm not holding it, because holding it does affect the readings. Right, we're on 0 now because it's not actually doing anything. But as you can see, when I start to move it, then we're straight into the thousands on Facebook. Crazy. Right, so let's try YouTube again. Try playing that video on YouTube and see what it's... Yeah, for some reason we're still on 1,000. So it's kind of like hit and miss how high it goes, really. But that is kind of concerning. So it just shows us that when we're watching videos, holding the phone, browsing on Facebook, that we are taking in dangerous levels of radio frequencies and microwave, I believe, microwave frequencies. And, you know, the phone from a distance, as we saw, let me pause that now. Oops. So let's see if it drops a little bit now. Yeah, see, now the video is paused, it stopped. So it just shows you the accuracy of the reader, really. But obviously some information is now coming into my phone from somewhere else. So it's kind of interesting to see that when it's actually... So if you imagine this is your hand, you know, when you're holding the phone, this is your hand. And going into your... all of this is going into your body. So basically, what this says to me is, like, I know you can get EMF protection cases and things like that, and I have tested the sleeves, and the sleeves do work, but then your phone won't receive any calls or anything like that. But I'm not really sure if the cases that have, you know, like the flap cases that open at the front, I'm not really sure whether they do anything or not. I will have to do some more tests on those. But yeah, at the moment, it's saying it's mixed. It's saying there's other frequencies coming in as well. But if I go into airplane mode, let's see if anything else is actually affecting the signal, the reading rather. No. So even though it was interesting, even though it was saying it was mixed, there is nothing else here. There's nothing else being picked up on. Even when I hold it, there's nothing else being picked up on. So it was saying it was getting a mixed reading there. So I don't really understand that. But anyway, so that's the mobile phone. So basically, if you were to have a safe distance from your mobile phone, you'd need to be over here. Basically, obviously it's not on the thing at the moment, so 2 feet away is safe. So if you like watching a video or something like that, you need to have not be holding your phone and having it like at least 2 feet away from your body to be within the safe area. And sorry, my the way I'm holding it's pressing on my, making it shake a little bit, sorry. Oh, I'm terrible at doing these videos. Anyway, so yeah, so this is the GQ EMF 390 reader, and any of those cheap ones, they're rubbish, they don't work. You have to get one that's at least over £100. This one was £150. You can get the tri-field one as well, which is more money again. Yeah, so if you're holding your phone, basically it needs to be on airplane mode, or if it's in your pocket, it needs to be on airplane mode. Obviously, then it won't receive anything. For safe use, you need to be 2 feet away from it at least. And I don't think the sleeve cases work. Not the sleeve cases, but the flip. You know, the cases that have the back covered and the front open. I don't think they actually work, because I tried making one, and I've got some EMF radio frequency, shielding or Faraday fabric, whatever they want to call it, and that it didn't work when I tried just shielding the back of the phone. It just didn't shield anything at all, because all the radiation was coming out of the camera bit. Yeah. So it didn't really work. So I think the only things that actually work is the sleeve that actually covers the whole phone. But then obviously you won't receive any calls or anything like that. So I don't think there really is a safe way of holding them, unless maybe, you know, you have it on some kind of stick or something, like, you know, those selfie sticks, which seems a bit extreme. But yeah, just to sort of be conscious of that obviously you can hold the phone when it's not really doing much, you know, but as soon as it receives information, then it's going to be going up the scale again. But yeah, so yeah, this is my first video on radio frequencies and EMF protection and how to protect yourself. And unfortunately, with the phones, it's looking a little bit dire, but never ever hold it near your head. Never. Always have it on loudspeaker, because at least if it's like you're holding it, it's going into your hand and your arm, and I'm not sure how much it would affect your hand and your arm, but obviously it would affect your energy body, you know, your frequency, your actual aura, you know, your auric frequency and your etheric body would affect it. But actually physically, it's hard to say. I'd need to be more of a scientist to actually understand that. Yeah, so it's kind of interesting, really. Yeah, the safe way of using them is difficult to work out. But anyway, yeah, this is my first video, and if I think of anything else, I will share it. And I'm going to be doing Wi-Fi, and I'm going to be doing Bluetooth and other things as well. And yeah, just to let people know, because I know there's a lot of videos out there that are a bit scaremongery and probably not really very accurate, you know, about and also I'm going to be testing shungite, and I'm going to be testing other things, because I've already tested things like that, and I'm going to be testing sleeves and testing the cases and all of that, and seeing whether they actually do anything or not, or whether it's just, you know, like a load of bull, really. But yeah, so yeah, just take you know, heed of everything I've said. And yeah, oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. When you're holding the phone, yeah, make sure that it's on loudspeaker. And yeah, sorry, I lost my thread when I was talking then. Yeah, make sure it's on loudspeaker. Never hold it to your ear, because at least when it's on loudspeaker, it's not near your head. And you know, because obviously the brain is the much more sensitive to radio frequency than our hand and our arm, basically. But I don't really know what it would do to the arm and the hand. Like I was saying, it's kind of like, yeah, but obviously our energy body, it would influence. Yeah, sorry, I'm repeating myself. Anyway, yeah, so thanks for listening to my video. Sorry the video quality isn't brilliant. You know, it's the only way I could. My phone has a better camera, but I can't use it to do the actual phone video. But I'll be able to use my phone to do the other videos. And what I will be doing when I'm using my phone, and what I do when I'm taking photographs or doing videos, is I have it on airplane mode while I'm doing things like that, because I don't want to be holding the phone while I'm holding it for too long, to be honest. But obviously it's really hard to not do that when you're doing a call, or whether you're wanting to actually look at something and, you know, quickly, and you forget, and it's so easy to do. But never have them in your back pocket while they're on. Always make sure that there's some kind of like shield around it, like some kind of Faraday fabric or something like that, if you're going to have it anywhere near your body. Anyway, lots of love, and see everyone soon.